you can land a little bit long on the runway and just make sure you have room to stop. We just want to make sure. So let's turn a little bit left and now a little right. I think you got it. Now look where we are.
Yeah.
Can we still land? You'd have to take the power all the way out.
Go around?
No, you can. I think we can land here. That's what I was just saying. Like, you can land a little bit long. We have full flaps. I'm more worried about a deer right now. So if the power's all the way out?
Power's all the way out.
Yeah, so we're going to slow down really quickly. But that's a good question. That was a good opportunity for a go-around. So now we just want to get over the center line. And it's a little harder to see things in the dark. We're not going to do a touch and go because we've used way too much runway here.
Yeah.
And my glasses are all fogged up too, so I'm going to open the window.
I'll stop us.
You got the brakes?
I got the brakes.
And I'm going to get your carb heat. Yeah, so you can see, and I was keeping an eye on that, like, you know, how high are we, but I could see that we were on short final, we were still at 500 feet, and we were definitely landing long, no matter what. There you go. Just want to probably slow down here, stop. Let's pull up 2 plane lengths, we'll stop and do an after landing. You're still trying to turn that thing with the yoke. Are you really still trying to turn that with the yoke?
I know.
That's okay.
Yet I'm doing it with my feet at the same time.
You're a race car driver. I expect you to have that problem. So let's get on the center line and we'll just stop. Do a quick after landing checklist. Because I'm doing this for 2 reasons. 1, to get you in a good habit. And 2, Frank is right there watching you. And you'll get an email in about an hour.
Flaps are out.
Turn this off.
Your
by the way,
throttle.
you're over an hour. I don't know when I set this. Do you want to?
Yeah, let's just call it a day.
You want to be done with this? Okay. It's getting
Perfect.
getting dark, and we're not doing night flight right now. If we wanted to do actual night, we'd have to stay another half hour or so.
We're good. We're set.
Okay. Let's taxi back. So that one we were clearly high. And your question about should we do a go around? That was a very good question. If you were by yourself, which I hope you won't be anytime soon at night. But if you're by yourself, that would be a really good option. I was planning on landing long while we were on base. I could see that you were going to end up really high on final. Let's slow down just a little bit. A, because you're being observed, and B, because there could be deer, and C, it's very hard to see what's parked on either side of the taxiway right now.
I thought because we were going uphill, I'd give it a little juice.
That's okay. It's okay. And there's other people here who have planes parked out here that have probably been wondering what the fuck we're doing. Yeah, so I knew we were going to land long that time. I said it when we were coming around on the final. And as long as you're ready for it, and we got all the flap, you know, if we were doing a no-flap landing and we had a tailwind or something, I would have said go around. But it was pretty obvious we were going to get this thing on the ground before the middle of the runway, and we had plenty of room to stop in a Cessna. If we were in a bigger plane, Seminole, or some multi-engine plane, or a faster single-engine plane that was more slippery, maybe we wouldn't have been able to stop it in time, but this thing stops in a very short distance once you get it slowed down. Okay, so we're going to slow this thing down. We're turning down the next taxiway, and you can see this is the next problem is one thing we could do right now, let's turn off the strobe. So I think that's the strobe. Nope, it's the other side. So that's the strobe. That'll just make it a little bit easier to find our way down here without that bright light blinking in our eye. And we could also put on the taxi light, which, let me just show you what that looks like. Might not even be there. So, is there, yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a second light there. Shines a little lower to the ground. It doesn't do a whole lot, but cool. So you can see that finding the yellow line is not that easy when it's not there and it's night, but you're doing a really good job.
The faded light.
Well, I see what I hope you're doing what I'm doing is looking way out there. So now we got to find our parking space. So it's, yep, you got it. And we're going to do just a touch of the left rudder. Make sure we don't hit anything. And that's close enough. Now let's neutralize it a little bit. So just add a little power. And that's it. Cool. I'll let you do the after landing checklist and shut down.
There we go. Maybe on Xmaster, we'll turn it off in a second.
Gonna see how many we did there.